Hey, Suge, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Suge, where you send me an email to get advice, opinion, or you just want to get something off your chest. If you ain't already, hit that follow button here on YouTube, because I'll sure appreciate it. Anyway, our next email goes, Hey, Adam, my beautifully smart and kind 17-year-old daughter is gay. I am 100% supportive. Our whole family supports her. She is absolutely perfect. How can I help her build her self-esteem? She is very shy and introverted. It's very hard to get her out to socialize. Let's see. She's an all-A student. She works. She's in 3 bands this coming school year, her senior year, but she has almost no friends. I have found letters where she has written to God asking for forgiveness, and it shatters my heart. I don't know why she feels she should be forgiven. Media, maybe? She's the most lovely, amazing, wonderful person. Is it just part of being a teenager? I just want her to see herself the way I see her. Thank you. So, there's a few parts to this, so let's go into it. Anyway, I just want to say kudos to you for being 100% supportive of your child. And I know you're probably sitting there thinking, well, duh. But every child don't get that from parents. So kudos to you. How can you build her self-esteem? It sounds like you're on the right track, sure. I mean, you support her. I think you're doing a great job just from the email. Like, long as she... I was always a big mama's boy, and long as my mama was proud of me, I didn't give a shit what nobody else think. You know what I'm saying? So, like, long as y'all... It sounds like you're doing good with the self-esteem. Some people just introverted, sure. Some people don't want to be out and socialize with people. And I can understand that because people crazy, sure. The more I'm on the internet, the more I see people crazy. People are really crazy. So it might not be a bad thing that she's very shy, introverted, and want to stay to herself. That might not be a bad thing. But has she vocalized to you that she wants more friends? If she has, I don't really know what kids do anymore. Oh, God, I sound all like an old person, don't I? She's an all-A student. That's great. That's great. You said you found letters that she's written to God asking for forgiveness. Now, let's go into that for a little bit. I was raised very, very, very religious. And so, of course, I was, raised that being gay is wrong and all that good stuff. And so I can see where she's coming from. I don't know if y'all are religious or if y'all go to church like that. Because there's been many times I've been up at the altar. I talked to God trying to pray the gay away, sincerely didn't want to be gay. Because, it just wasn't right and all this stuff. And so I can see where she's coming from with that. She might be struggling with that. That's just a hard thing. I don't know the answer to that, so. She just has to be her self-esteem. She's got to work on her self-esteem. I don't know how you could do that, Shirley. It sounds like you're doing a great job as it is. Just by being supportive. You don't know how much that means to a gay teenager, because I didn't come out till I was grown, so it didn't matter if they liked it or not. Everything went good with mine. But I couldn't imagine coming out and parents not liking it. So you being 100% supportive, she may just have to come around, Shirley. At that age when you're still in school, they don't realize that if they're going through something at school, that here, like, in next year, it's not gonna matter. Like, if she's 17, she's a senior, like, all that shit at school ain't gonna matter no more. I don't know if she's going through anything like that or not at school. But sometimes kids at school is assholes, you know what I mean? And then kids can't see ahead that them bitches ain't gonna matter a little bit later anyway. So, I don't know, Shug. I don't know. I think it is just part of being a teenager. I didn't have very many friends as a teenager. I had my select, probably a handful of friends, and we hung out every time we could. But I didn't want to be. All my life, the friends I've had, I could trust them with my life. So it could just be a teenager thing. Once you graduate and you get out in the real world, you really find yourself, because you're being stuck in your hometown and you're only around people that pretty much like you. I think it's part of being a teenager. Give her a little time. As long as you're supportive of her and she knows that you love her, That's all you need. That's all you need. I think you're doing a great job. I think you're doing a great job. It's the teenage years. Unless she's told you anything different, and it sounds like y'all have an open relationship. It feels like I think she would tell you. But just, keep in communication with her. Everything going good at school. Ain't nobody being ugly to you. Just keep open communication. I think you got this, sugar. I think it's part of being a teenager. She's still figuring out who she is, who she thinks she is. You know what I'm saying? We all go through all that. I'm so much different than I was back in high school to an extent. I was a lot more vocal though. Like I didn't give a shit what I said in high school. Now I'm a little bit more reserved. I don't know why. But anyway, I think you're doing a fine job, Sue. I think it's the teenage years. You'll see her grow and change in so many ways over the next 2 or 3 years when she gets out of high school. Yeah. She's gonna be fine, Sue. She's gonna be fine. You're doing a great job. Bye.